Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Zoe mid versus a Syndra. Zoe got buffed since the last time that I made a video on her, and what she got buffed with is that her Q, when you use it, would normally deal 100% to the first target and deal splash damage around the first target and deal 80%. They have changed it, so now it is 100%, meaning that your wave clear is a little bit better. And in very rare cases, you might also be able to, dang, I would miss that. You should still proc Electrocute and just continue fighting even if you mess up. Because the thing is that if you ever want to beat Syndra or Orianna as Zoe, you normally have to put yourself in, positions of, like, trades that look like they're even or worse for you. Because once she starts getting levels, it gets really challenging to play versus her, so I'd highly recommend just, like, playing pretty damn aggressive, like, all the time. So, I just hit her with the Q there. That was past the minions. Technically, I just did 20% more damage with that. So, that's how it works. But it's mostly a wave clear buff. The chances of you hitting the opponent consistently behind minions is more on, like, how good the opponent is than, like, how you're supposed to play Zoe. Normally, it's just, like, lucky that you got hit. So, anyways, besides that, the way that we win lane is by laning bubble. I probably need the wave to also not be pushing anymore, so I probably should stop. But being able to shove her underneath turret all the time is a pretty good way of, like, making it so she feels somewhat pressured. Because if you let her shove you in, it normally feels pretty bad. You will eventually just, like, get outpaced by her abilities. Her abilities go through minions, so that's the issue. In case you're ever wondering. Because her abilities go through minions, that, like, ruins most fights. Dude, am I really gonna miss that? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Also, why is there a Janna mid? Interesting. Well, whatever. This is an amazing item for me. I want to fight so bad, but I probably can't. Damn, that actually landed. Bummer. I'll just leave. Volibear is here too. I don't know why I'm getting hit by, like, a 3-man gank this early on. It's pretty incredible, but whatever. I'm just out of here, I guess. The wave is whatever. Maybe Gwen can... Okay, Gwen did not try to stop her. Dang. It could have been so beneficial if Gwen froze for me. But she's trying to go for a bot lane play instead. That's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. So yeah, we unfortunately didn't get to do much, but that's because so many people were mid lane. Like, if they didn't have that many people mid, I'm pretty sure I had a crazy good setup. Proto Belt is one of the best possible items you could ever get on Zoe ever. It does damage, it's a dash, it allows you to set up bubble or extend Q range. So it has so many different ways of using it. It truly is the best possible thing you could probably get from any balloon ever. So we were super lucky in the first place that I even got it. I'm just gonna go top lane here. Maybe I can do a little roam. I'm here, bro. All you needed to... Yeah, dude, you have to go in, though. Like, even Janna's here, too. That's crazy. This Janna's just all over the place, huh? Well played to her. She's kind of, like, truly ruining everybody's day, huh? And I can't even play the game either. What is our jungler in support doing? I mean, are they just trying to do bot lane fights over and over again? That's pretty wild. Oh yeah? You guys want to dive me? Do it. Try it. See what happens. Damn, they are legitimately won, but there's just no way to get them. Bummer. I'm so sad right now. Literally everything is stemming from this freaking Janna, bro. I guess at least my bot lane's doing good. I don't know why Syndra flashed either. Quite tragic. So even though it's a super annoying game because the way that we're playing it, in my opinion, like really screws up more lanes than helps them, we're still gonna have to play hyper aggro. I'm a Zoe. You don't play Zoe to play passive. You kind of have to play pretty aggressive because if you don't get an advantage, Zoe kind of sucks. She's a champion you want to snowball on, and so far it's not been very good. Damn, even the gank bot lane, but... Wow, and both of them died too. Gwen doesn't even have smite. Finally a free kill because Volibear walked into me. Thank goodness, man. Finally punished because they just have been playing so aggressive all the time and it gets really annoying whenever things aren't working. Joey. Why do you call me Joey? So see how if I just like walk into her and just throw at everything and I just like sporadically move, like go really random areas, like juke around a ton. Syndra is kind of difficult to play when you're on top of her because she's so telegraphed with her abilities. She just used her stun. Dude, if I landed that, I think I could have killed her, but I missed, so. I also think Janna might come mid lane pretty soon too, so. That landed from that distance? Okay, dang, I can't believe I got hit by that. I'm in a terrible position here, because I'm pretty sure Janna's going to come mid lane, and then I'm once again going to get, like, ganked. And it's difficult for me to run away from something like that. I guess we'll find out together if I do. I don't have enough mana to kill Syndra, sadly. Otherwise, if I had, like, Lost Chapter like her, I could probably pull it off with my item. Because all it takes is just one single hit right now. This guy is very trigger happy on her stun. She should not be playing it like that. Man, these guys love playing for me. Holy crap. There is a Gwen behind them, so that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just going to ignite her just so she dies. I don't really care if I get the kill or not. I just want her dead. I'm just going to pick up this flash as well, and we'll just shove in one more wave. Thank you, Gwen, for the assistance. That's awesome. And when I finish my Lost Chapter buy, I'll have much more opportunities to try to punish this Syndra. Looks like Janna's going to freeze the wave for her, though, so... Oh, maybe not? Okay, she actually let it crash, so she will miss some minions, too, which is even better. Thought Janna was going to freeze for her. Buy Lost Chapter. We're just going to buy Sword Boots just to be faster. I could have maybe bought a pink ward too, but it's too late. I just want to continue going, not waste my home guards I just left. As you can see, she still has like a little bit of a gold advantage because she didn't go sword. She went the other item that costs more. But that doesn't mean that we can't win. The gold advantage is kind of back to being super even, to the point that now it just matters whoever plays better. And all it takes is just one single bubble. We're able to shove in melees like faster too, which is very nice. Dang, her second Q is just such a low CD, huh? We'll just poke her a little bit. I landed a good bubble there. I'm gonna rotate to this as well, but... Dang, I would miss that. Dang, he flashed over it too. He should still die though. I don't even think I need to use this flash just yet either. How am I the one tanking? That's interesting. But yeah, just help out the team with every single play because I guess maybe the Syndra didn't rotate because I chunked her earlier. So the thing is that whenever you get a chunk mid lane and then you're healthy, that means that the enemy will most likely not rotate because if she came over and got hit by one bubble, she just dies. So she's like, okay, I can't help you guys. You're on your own. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, she'll probably die here. But... okay, never mind. I was going to say, because my Q didn't land, she might be able to, like, outplay by pressing her R button, but she did not. And I also don't know if it would have killed me either. We got what we wanted. We got the kill, solo kill. The game state is looking amazing. Our Q buff is going to feel really nice for clearing out minions, because otherwise it would take normally 2 auto attacks to kill these melees. Because I'm dealing 100% to the AoE on all of them. With the AoE. Gonna rotate down bot side. This does look like a good fight. I could maybe still help out with it. Just kidding. They're so far away. We can try to, like, force underneath turret. Never mind. Or just do the safe play, which is just do the objective. And then I, unfortunately, kinda didn't base. So, I'm very low. And that means that I am... a bit vulnerable. Where is Syndra at? She's been gone for a very long time. I don't know if she's given up. Has she given up? Like, what is going on? That bubble isn't a good one to hit him, but it does zone him. That guy dies, just barely. Ooh. Dang it, dude. Jan is so annoying. Well played. I'm probably screwed. She'll just press R because she can't land any... oh, never mind. She won't. This freaking Janna! Ah, whatever. You got me, bro. They lost first turret bot lane. My Smolder has been able to free farm, even though they're somehow losing bot lane despite all of the constant Janna roams. I have a crazy good purchase. I did get the advantage good enough to the point that I should be pretty strong for the rest of the game and have good chances of beating the Syndra. Falling behind on Zoe is really bad, so it's good that I managed to get some stuff before dying again. We're still doing good dragon-wise and grub-wise too, so all the neutral objectives are looking solid for the game as well. Going for Syndra. Looks like it was unfortunately played pretty poorly because people went on separate targets, so nobody died from that Gnar TP. Still kind of okay, though. I just, my Luden's proc just got melees there. Once again, I would have not gotten those melees instantly, but because of the buff, I did. Which is awesome. I feel like nobody's gonna show up just yet if I don't show myself, so that's why I'm just stepping up to clear out these minions. She probably yellow trinketed this brush. This one. The way that I want to fight would be either roaming. Also, I'm standing here, so when she wards it, if she does yellow trinket, she sees that I'm not there and feels safe enough to maybe clear it, and then I can go for a bubble play. Never mind. Ouchie. I won't win this, so I'm just gonna leave. I probably just have to go for her, but it's probably too late at this point. Another gank from somebody else before my team can gank for me. Just nature of this game, the whole entire game so far. I needed to use my Q when I was getting hit, but Syndra needs help. She's probably very much enjoying all of the assistance she's getting. But the only thing that matters is whoever gets LP and whoever loses LP. As long as the Nexus explodes on their side, I don't really care about how many times I die and how many times I get camped. I just want to beat her. I think I just stay bot lane here. Smolder can just go mid still. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. I probably just can never pressure. We just have no control for any fight ever. So how can you fight if your team never wants to fight with you? You only fight over neutrals. So I might still look for like individual plays if maybe I am like 100% confident that no gank will happen. Otherwise, I'm just going to mostly push and try to play pretty safe. Because I'm kind of tired of the ganks. But we can win through neutrals because we're already winning in neutrals. The enemy team will want to fight Dragon. They're not just going to give that up. And if they do give it up, that's fine. Then they're going to be forced to fight the next one. We can just go do that one instead. I'll just grab the blue buff. We also can, should have probably done, like, the Rift earlier. It's fine, though. We don't have to immediately, I guess. You'll just die. I got both of her sums there, which is amazing. Also, there was a Volibear over here that I'm totally down to try to fight. Oh, who do I just hit? A little bit of poke damage on the Volibear, and now we can also pressure mid lane. So because I'm grouping up with the team after shoving, this is like creating so many good opportunities. Also, Gwen most likely beats Syndra too. Because Syndra doesn't do good against Gwen as a champion. She kind of sucks because she just gets kited. And that's all we really need. Had a feeling you would do that. Dang. Maybe if I burned my flash, I could have killed her there. Oh well. I got her with a big Q. She dies immediately. Just continue the barraging of the E's on repeat over and over again. We'll eventually get them all. I also want this turret top lane. The freaking minion wave is in the way. If the minion wave wasn't in the way, then I could have maybe tried to hit him, but... The enemy team literally says open. Really? They just gave up entirely? Really? I mean... I don't know. I guess they have spent a ton of resources trying to, like, do a ton with Volibear, and they don't really have much of an advantage at all. It feels like we're in the driver's seat, but what's crazy is that, like, this is just because we're pressuring at better points than they are, because look at Syndra's items. She actually has more gold than me. Spent, at least. She has a full Shadow Flame. I don't have a full Shadow Flame. So we'll just kill that guy. Unfortunately, these traps can't do much about those. And yeah, the game's just going to be over, apparently. ×9 top push to end. What? Gwen is such a ridiculous champion, too. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of me playing some Zoe mid lane versus these guys. Kind of like more of an average game than a complete stomp game, but also showcases like what I have to kind of think about, especially in matchups where I feel like I'm always at numbers disadvantage the entire game. Like, it felt really bad. Of course, Gwen did gank and help me kill one time, but like for the whole entire early game, it just felt really awful. You just have to like change your mindset on certain things, and also realize that sometimes when you're being weak-sided and dying, that your team hopefully is strong-siding something and getting their own advantage. In this case, it was only for Gwen. If you looked at Smolder, he was not fed. He was honestly not ahead of Jinx, really. It was just for Gwen getting strong. And I did most damage on my team, right? Which is surprising, because I was weak-sided. If I was strong-sided, who knows what could have happened. Look how much damage I did for how much gold I got. I was weak, like, for gold. I had less gold than Syndra. I had a little bit more than her. Like, I was not fed. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today, we're playing some Zoe mid versus a Malzahar. Malzahar is like a counter pick to Zoe. This person's name is also Zoe. Hello, Zoe. So they're all about, like, playing her, but I took her away, I guess, on accident. So the reason why Malzahar is good against Zoe is because even if you dominate him, which you definitely can, one big thing about him is that his minions are so damn good against you, because Zoe is only moves that will be able to... Wait a second, I might be able to do something here. Dang, dude, that didn't land. Anyways, what's good about Malzahar into Zoe is that his Voidlings get in the way of not only my bubble, but also my Q. And whenever I land a bubble onto him to hit him, he might be able to just always press his W before he falls asleep. And the minions, if I'm, like, not inside of a minion wave, will come towards me. And when they come towards me, that ruins the play, because now I can't hit my Q very easily because there's these things in the way. And then, of course, if I ever try to land bubble right in front of his face, he can press W to just immediately have minions that will block the bubble. And then he also has that spell shield as well. Dang, I got one of the best items in the game. Very lucky. The early game, of course, is pretty bad for Malz. That's just because Malz is just a pretty crappy champion early on. If you want Malzahar to not ever shove versus you, you just need to kill his minions. If you can kill his minions over and over again, you are in a pretty good position. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. I'm just going to use my Proto Bell just to get them, because I'm not going to deal with him having them survive there. Because I might just only be able to get a CS lead, since killing Malz is kind of difficult unless I let it slow push back towards me, which I could try. Malzahar does shove. He can shove. But if you let him shove, he shoves really fast. And it will become more and more challenging as the game continues, too. So we'll just kill some of these. He hit me with the E because it went to me after that minion died. We see where Vi is. Dang, dude, I would miss that. And he landed that. That's okay, though. Because we have to take really bad trades if we ever want to win. If he's this is fine. Also, Zoe buffs. I've not went over the Zoe buffs. The Zoe buffs that she got was that her Q used to deal 80% to all surrounding targets and 100% to the first. So it had a little bit of just like less damage to surrounding stuff. All they did is make it so it's 100% on everything. So now when you're trying to push in back wave at like level 7, you can clear the entire wave. So it's good for wave clear. Also, when you get to really late game, when you have a bunch of AP clearing melees, sometimes you would kill the first melee and then the other two would survive. So that's another thing. So once again, just better wave clear. And occasionally, it might help out laning phase. The reason why it might help out laning phase is sometimes people will actually step up... they will step up into a minion wave and accidentally step up too far and get hit by the AoE. So that would also be a thing that occasionally could help. It's not really that insane of a buff, but it was kind of, in my opinion, unnecessary. I don't think Zoe needs a buff, so I don't know why they gave it to her in the first place. It was kind of strange that they wanted to buff her because she's already so damn strong. Like, I think Zoe's one of the strongest picks I play of all champions for solo queue. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to make her competitive by giving her a very, very little buff. Because, I mean, she is... I believe... I mean, I don't really watch competitive play as much. But I think that she's not very popular at all. And she hasn't been for a long time, too. So, maybe it's that. I don't know. Let's just kill his Voidlings just to make it so he CS's worse. Why not? So we just get a massive chunk onto him. If we ever land a good bubble on him, that's like the way that you win. We have to land a really nice bubble. He flashed, but isn't he just dead to ignite? Oh, wow, he's not. Hey, Vi. Fine, I'll flash away from you, bro. I'm just glad that I denied the Malzahar some minions again. I wish that I could have killed him. I really expected him to die to the ignite because I landed some good hits on him, but I just don't deal enough. That's okay, though. We're still doing completely fine in this matchup. Dang, if I somehow survive, that's pretty depressing for you. Probably the same type of feeling that I just had against Malzahar, because I feel like he also lived at a very, very, very low HP. So yeah, we will just head back. We'll head back mid lane. Versus Malzahar, I'm a big enjoyer of building mana items because I don't go mana runes on Zoe. I hate mana runes on Zoe because I feel like it's not really necessary. Nice. Malz has no flash, right? I don't know if I can get there in time. Dang, there's also another person there. Dang it, dude. I didn't want to hit the Swain. I was trying to purposely go around the Swain to hit the Malz because he was so low, and if I landed that, I don't know if he could have defended him fast enough. It was kind of close, I guess. I need to wait for these minions. I believe my bubble did land, so I get an assist. Dude, this poor Vi is just getting completely demolished. This poor guy. Plus my bot lane's like winning pretty hard too. So if we ever want to kill this guy, we have to proc his shield. Normally we will just R forward and auto attack to get the shield, and then after that we hopefully can land a bubble. It's not the easiest to do, of course. I'm gonna go for the minions that are melee since I'm trying to kill his voidlings so he just doesn't have them, so he can't shove as fast because his voidlings just push way too quickly. So I can just poke him a little bit, hit the turret one time. I do have literally 0 mana. The only way I can kill him right now is that I get super lucky with a balloon on the minion, and I can pick it up, and it gives me, like, a good summoner spell. That'd probably be the only way. I do have Ignite coming back up, too. He's gonna wait for his shield to come back up, I believe. Also, there's no balloon, sadly, so... I'm just gonna kill all of his voidlings. Okay, unfortunately that bounced to me. I wasn't trying to do that. He did miss the cannon. He didn't get it, and you can see that he feels super uncomfortable in this matchup right now. Because I haven't casted anything for a while, you can see also my mana regen is pretty nice. This isn't shoving, so this is fine. I'll just, like, leave it be, because he's using his abilities on me. He might just wait for his shield again before stepping up. Because he knows that if he gets bubbled, he would just die. Maybe. If I do it from this angle, I don't think I can hit him very easily. Sadly. We did wait long enough, though, that at least I have a good amount of mana to work with again. I mean, look at my CS lead on this guy. Dang, I couldn't auto-attack him there. I was just trying to go for one single auto. This is when the wave clear of him gets really annoying. So, I have beaten him, and I have such a big CS lead, but pushing forward past this point and stopping him from CSing is so difficult, because he can kind of just freely just hit. And then just be completely fine. I'm gonna just barely survive. I managed to sleep the Swain because Malzahar doesn't really have good damage, and I wanted to just get away from him. Even if he's support, doesn't matter. I'm gonna just pick up this exhaust just in case suddenly Vi shows up and ulties me. We did see Malzahar use his ultimate, so it is down. So if that is Malzahar, my team might be okay. Also, because he did go bot lane, I guess there's no reason for me to not just shove out mid lane since we just have free timing to do that, and our CS lead has extended. And the enemy team probably just gonna lose. If I'm being completely honest, they have already been screwed over. But despite that, like, it sucks that my teammates are winning really hard, which makes it so I can't showcase Zoe as well. This is probably a good understanding of, like, how do you beat a matchup that is very annoying? Because all you need to do is just play towards the things that will make him not want to play versus you, which is, if you make sure his minions are always dead, right? That's the first step. The other step is to consistently break his shield, and then just look for like pretty unique bubble angles, because all it takes is one, and be super aggressive with the items that you get, because if you can get a good one during the early game, it's like really influential. Yeah, but his E damage, which is the thing that he puts on these minions, that does a lot of damage now. So unfortunately what's going on is that even if I kill the minions, he just kills the whole entire wave anyways, because I just don't deal enough. Or I mean, it just does too much, and I can't stop it once it's on my minions. The only way I can possibly get him is like get him beforehand, but as you can see, it's really difficult because he can just use his voidlings to block my bubble, which is exactly what he just did there. How many people are going to be down here? Also, Vi is so fast. Holy crap, my movement speed is so slow. I don't have that many Relentless Hunter stacks, so it was difficult to catch back up to her. See how I one-shot the melees? I don't think I would one-shot the melees if this was a previous version of Zoe, so just showcasing how much faster we can wave clear, and that very minor buff is okay. It is quite useful, in my opinion. Damn, dude, I really wanted to hit that. Oh, well. Let's just siege this with our team. Just try to create some pressure. Malice is dead for a bit. Let me grab blue buff as well. I can just exhaust her just to be annoying. Just kill him as well because I landed a good bubble onto him. Mid lane did die, but I mean, they were like overextended. I don't know why they kept on trying to play so aggressive there. I could also get caught out by the Malzahar who respawned, I guess, too. Or maybe it's just my teammate will get caught out, huh? I don't know if I can actually get this guy. I don't think that it's worth it. As soon as I missed my first initial Q, that kind of ruined the play. I landed bubble, but it doesn't matter. I can't hit him. It's too difficult. I'm just going to base pretty soon. I already have plenty of money to buy something important with. There's no reason to continue trying to be aggressive. Our CS lead is gigantic, and dude, Swain is so freaking annoying. I'm just waiting for the reveal to disappear because he can see me for a second. I don't really deal. Oh yeah, they just FF'd. Had a feeling that that would happen. So yeah, hopefully you guys still enjoyed the commentary of what I'm trying to do inside a laning phase to punish a champion that's not very good early, but still has some annoying parts of his kit that can be difficult to go against. We can even look at this Zoe player's account just to see who they were. I have played versus their Zoe before once, I believe, so far. Damage dealt, obviously my extremely fed bot lane did the most. I only got to do so much that game. This is the person that I faced, 200 LP, 232 Zoe points, which is a ton. So why did they pick Malzahar? Because they know, as a Zoe player, that Malzahar matchup is super annoying, right? That's the reason. They pick it because they know how much Zoe does not like that matchup. But anyways, thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 3. We are now playing some arena with Zoe. Picked her, did not like random her. All of these are honestly pretty good for Zoe, and I don't know what I want. This one is good because it can apply Lich Bane on your Q, which is pretty nice. Autocast is kind of goofy sometimes, so it's fun. I think I want to do one reroll. Yeah, I think that I would rather take the on-hit stuff, but the on-hit stuff means that I probably should go Lich Bane first item. So this is going to literally do nothing during the early game, because until I buy a Lich Bane, which is on-hit, just won't work. And that's probably the only on-hit thing I'm going to buy. Because the Gnasher's Tooth doesn't give that much in this mode. Lichbane is buffed in this mode that I realized. It has 66% AP ratio compared to... There's so many plants on the ground already. I'm going to wait for my teammate to get closer so they have a better chance of just, like, all-inning her. I'm also going to kill her plants because I feel like it doesn't really matter. And then Ornn comes back and we just fight this guy. Should be a pretty easy win. Our early game is pretty good compared to theirs. Ornn and Zyra do not go well together whatsoever. In fact, Zyra is just not that good of a character early on in, like, any mode. Ability haste, yeah, she also has, like, something that doesn't work, just like how mine doesn't work. Not bad. We'll get some free wins against the weaker champions. These guys are going to be super annoying to face for me. It looks like they're going for, like, a pet build with their comp, because they have Mals, which is Voidlings, then Zyra, which is plants. And that's going to block a lot of my abilities, because all of Zoe's abilities are skill shots that can be interrupted by stuff. Wait, is that another Zyra? What the hell? How many Zyras are in this game? How do I look at the whole entire leaderboard? I can't, huh? I think that there's 3 Zyras. That is crazy. Boots are locked. Gain bonus stat anvils. Legendary items are locked. Yeah, I think that we just take the boots are sold, and we just get another legendary item round, which is next round, I believe. Next round normally would be boots. But we are going to get a free item, and this is going to be good for me if it chooses us. Oh, wow. Oh, for a second I thought it literally was choosing Mimi, but it was not. Because we're getting our item faster that I need badly. Because, you know, now I have an on hit. Every single time I land a Q on somebody, it will now use my Lichbane and proc it, dealing 140 more damage. 66% AP ratio on it. So that means the total AP ratio from 150 to 216. So if I get really high AP this game, or more augments that increase my AP substantially, if we get 1,000 AP, that's like over 2,000 damage, right? So that is quite exciting to have. Ezreal didn't buy any items because it looks like he's maybe doing the augment strategy. Damn, Yord is beelining it straight in, huh? Dang, I would miss that. I think that all that matters is just killing this Ezreal first. Because as long as he dies, then I can probably res my teammate, because this guy's not going to be that risky to go against, right? Oh, maybe he is. No. Okay, I landed a really good hit, though. So, she has to win. I think I damaged enough that she should be able to win, just barely. That was close, though. We almost were not successful with that. This guy heals and shields for way more than I expected. So, I just couldn't break all of his stuff. It took forever. Good round, though. Wow, all these are pretty useless besides Flesh Eater, because at least it's adaptive. This is healing, this is, like, on hits. Oh, I mean, it is on hit, but technically it's pretty damn useless, because it's armor. I'd have to go pure armor. Once again, not really that good. That's the best one so far, but I feel like I still would rather have something else. Rune Carver isn't on hit. Rune Carver is just every single spell cast, it increases it to make it deal more damage. I think I'd rather have Crown, personally. We should just go for Milio and just ignore the Yasuo. Because there's no way that he can escape as soon as he gets... Dude, what is with your shielding? Also, my teammate lost? That's kind of insane, but okay. I didn't realize that you would lose to them, bro. All the healing is for you, man. I would miss that bubble pretty badly. I still landed my Q though, which is good. We should be able to win now. My bad on the bubble. Wow, Milio shielding is way more than I expected. That was kind of crazy. He just has ability haste. I really thought that Briar should be able to beat Yasuo in a 1v1 though. That's what I'm kind of surprised about if it was me chasing Milio. I wonder what happened. So other on-hit stuff is really nothing. I don't think that there's anything that would be good. Lichbane is just probably the best. Malzahar, Zyra comp. These guys are so annoying to face. I hate going defensive, but I feel like it could be good. I'm not going to do it, though. Let's just get the bonus AP and AD to increase our AP further to try to make the Lichbane hit even harder, too. Because I'm hoping that we get an augment that increases our AP again, maybe. Oh my god, the Zyra. I'm gonna kill the thingies. Oh, she is still beelining it for the Zyra. I hit a really good bubble past him, so that will allow us to win. Nice, Briar was able to live. I mean, her Spirit Visage went super hard that round. She was hit by so much stuff and it still didn't even matter. Massive fight. Twilight Edge. Threshold 130 bonus and 180. Gain 20% and 72. Gain 20. Huh. Who the hell would this be good for? Like Xin? And maybe Twitch? I feel like not very many champions are very good hybrid scalers. Okay, so we're going to take Dematerialize because it just straight up gives us 30 adaptive, so my AP goes up by 30. And how this works is that every single round, when the enemy dies... Wait, we skip combat? Dude, that's so lame. If we skip combat, that's so bad. How did somebody just FF, bro, instead of wanting to play? Oh, what happens is that whenever you win a round and people die, we get 15 adaptive, which means a total of 30 per round because you can't do it twice. So we would get 30 AP every single round for free. If we win, that is. And that will, like, stack for the entire game. That's why I won it. It's a risky one to go, though, because if we lose, it doesn't do anything. It only... Or if we don't kill people. You don't have to win the round, you just have to kill people. I feel like this should have counted. The 30 initially already happened, so we'll see if it gives me 30 at the end. I feel like it won't, though. I wish that it would. Not the Malzyra. So many Zyras. Ornn's berserking towards his teammate. They'll just win. There's no way that Zyra Ornn can win this for a comeback. Unless something amazing happens. The Zyra ultimate also... What? The Zyra ultimate also didn't land. Oh? Okay, Daisy just has to hit the Zyra and she wins, right? Yep, see you later. Good fight. And did it give me anything? Wait, where am I? No, it did not. Dang, dude, that sucks. Whatever, I guess. Should I just buy a death cap in hopes of just getting stronger? Or should I buy... I think I buy death cap later. Then, if I'm not going to build it now... I think I should build a defensive item. like a Zonya's, and then Death Cap. This next enemy team probably is going to just try to invest ulti me, but should I Zonya's it, or should I just let it hit me because I have Crown, though? Ooh, that hit Mbessa. Oh my god, dude. These guys are relentless, but at least I got them low enough that my teammate surely doesn't lose? Wow, we're gonna lose that. That is interesting. At least a takedown happened. I think that still counts for It doesn't count? Damn, dude. How did we lose that so badly? I thought that I did a pretty good job at making it so I could, like, outmaneuver them, but I guess that they just don't care. And they just continue going. Oh! And Bess has multiple flashes, too. No, never mind. It's not multiple, sorry. It's just one flash, but she gets it every round. Well, my bad. It must be my fault for getting caught. I got hit by 2 snowballs by Sedge as well. It kind of sucks because I just got an augment, and now this augment has been... Oh, no, it did count. I did get 15 AP. Just kidding. Okay, cool. It's not completely wasted then. We'll beat those guys later on. Syndra and Twitch are the next opponents. Wait. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I was like, why does it show that they're next opponents, but it's not actually showing that? I'm going to choose the movement speed. Why does it feel like my ping's high even though it's not? Let's just buy a random anvil. Please give me stats that aren't worthless. Attack speed and ability power. If it at least gives you one thing, then it's good. Because it gives us like 150% of it, so the AP is worth it for sure. And of course the attack speed's whatever too. I mean, I do auto attack, so. Dang, if that landed on him, it could have been so good. Wait, my teammate? He's just dying over there. I have Zonya's. I got a good hit, and I get another good hit. See you later. Both of them die. That is plus 60, or sorry, 30 adaptive force. Very nice. And now all we need to do is just buy that death cap. And I think that's next round, isn't it? I don't even know. Not really sure. Damn, that Yasuo just is not dying, is he? He kind of is like full HP. Why does he have Riot Ruin? Wait. Your spells have a chance to grant a shield to your ally for 3 seconds? Damage blocked 35,000? Is there a bug with that? I don't think we should do the hot streak because that's good if you're like winning, but we're not winning really. So I think I'd rather do no. Bummer. Striking your opponent first empowers you, but I mean, I'll try. I do have range, I guess. We're versus the Yasuo Milio. Gain ability haste equal to ability power. When you die, spawn a large box. Using abilities grants you ability haste infinitely. Otherwise, it become a raid boss. I'll do the infinite stacking ability haste, I guess. I don't know. He gets infinitely stacking movement speed. We probably are not going to be able to win this round, right? Because how the hell are we supposed to... beat Yasuo ever? Millie's almost dead, but he's not. If I stand on top of this, he might walk into it at least. She can't even, like, kill the Yasuo at all. She does 0 damage to him. There's no way for us to win this round unless, I think that we have anti-heal. Like, oh, wait, no, she does have anti-heal. Oh, it's shielding that happens. Yeah, that just doesn't feel fightable. So his item for that round blocked 11,000 damage. Okay. Seems a little ridiculous, but okay. I did not realize how crazy synergy Yasuo has with just buying that item, and it doesn't feel like he has anything that really matters for the augment, does he? He doesn't. So you can basically just build this on Yasuo whenever and it's good? Huh. Interesting. These guys both have curse stuff. Even though I feel like that's not really that insane. Dude, I hate these little tiny areas for me to fight in. It's not very good for me because all these little pillars are spots where I can't really hit them very easily. Man, I can't land anything, but that's okay. We don't need to. More adaptive. 120 AP gain so far, right? And then, oh yeah, look at our ability haste too. I just realized that I basically have no cooldown. But having 500 ability haste isn't really that insane, though. I think. For Zoe, there's some champions that would be crazy for, because, like, Syndra, if you, like, mash your Q, you could, like, get a bunch of balls to throw with your ultimate. But for me, I just get to, like, cast the same ability that's always strong, just more. So it doesn't really feel, in my opinion, that good. We'll take the magic pen. There's no reason to go anything else. I'll also grab an anvil. All these kind of suck, so I'll just do the random one. Hopefully it gives me something useful. Attack damage and attack damage. Yeah, not really the best, but oh well. Maybe we get the silver augment that's like 82 AP. There is one that transfers it, and that would be pretty nice to have. A little bit of poke damage to him. Oh my gosh, dude. I honestly feel like I played out of my mind. Holy crap, dude. That was a difficult round. I had to, like, perfectly play everything. I almost died so many times. Phew. Okay. I also landed really good bubbles onto Ivern, which was lucky as heck, because I feel like we should have not won that. For sure. That round was rough. Glad we were able to pull through, though. We're getting down to the last few. We are healthy enough that we're kind of guaranteed to be pretty strong. 3 stat anvils could be pretty interesting. Ooh. It's killing time. We'll make it so my ultimate will mark people for death. And it's like Z-ult. So if I land a good bubble, I believe it's kind of good. It's 8-second CD, so that means I could also utilize it a few times, I think, too, so... He's marked for death, I believe. Why does her damage seem so bad? That's what I'm wondering. I still have Death Cap. I mean, not Death Cap, I still have Zhonya's. Dude, Briar, you need to stop, like, suiciding. I wanted you to be alive for this last part of the fight, bro. Oh, why? Dude, why is Briar so weak? Why does she deal no damage? I feel like her damage should be so much better. How is her, this doesn't work until you get to a certain total of attack speed, and it doesn't work until she gets there, huh? And she's not there yet. At 5 attacks per second. Yeah, so it doesn't do anything. Dang, that sucks. I mean, it gives her attack speed, but she's not even close to 5, and she'll never reach it. I'm pretty sure that augment's normally built for that. Normally. Alright, what do I want next? Do I want to just go Void Staff? How much magic resist do these guys have? A pretty decent amount. They have more health than me? Yeah, they kind of do. So we'll go Perplexity. I don't need Ability Haste, but the roll is pretty bad on health. I'll still take health, though. I guess I just made my Perplexity a little bit worse, though. These games are not easy versus these team comps, too. Okay, that person will just die. Right. I have Death Mark on her. I use my ultimate. It should pop. Yeah, there it goes. I'm going to make it so I don't die, just in case it was like going to give them anything. All right, we're 1v1 in the last round. Is here. So, I'm going to buy 1 stat. I'll just buy HP. And I'll buy every single potion because this is the last round. And we just hope that for some reason we can kill them before they kill us. They have no defensive. If I just land a good bubble, I feel like it should be pretty free. I think the best place would be the Koi Pond. If it was Koi Pond, that should be a good one to fight them in. Everybody has flash except for my Briar. I feel like Hellfire Hatchet makes no sense on her character because they don't have HP, so she should have sold that for something else and bought something useful. This one's kind of whatever. Nice. Okay, I just used all the sums and flash on them. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. My Giant Slayer on my Perplexity did absolutely nothing, so that was pretty useless. But my Lich Bane did 12,500-ish. And that was with the, like, ethereal weapons or whatever for the augment to make it deal a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.